It started with me and my two friends, James and Daniel. We were heading back home after spending the evening at Daniel's farmhouse. The plan was simple: hang out, eat, tell stories, and head home before the weather got worse. But plans don't mean much when the universe decides it has a different story for you. By the time we left, the rain had turned from annoying to relentless. That's when it happened. We were halfway through the field when Daniel stopped dead in his tracks. "Guys," he said, his voice shaking a little. "Do you see that?" He was pointing at something up ahead. Pit that had formed from the rain, pooling in the ground. At first, we didn't see anything unusual, just muddy water filling the hole. But then the lightning struck again, and that's when we saw a body. At least, that's what it looked like. A human figure, half submerged, face down in the muddy water. None of us spoke. James, the tough guy of our group, muttered, "It's probably just garbage, or an old scarecrow." But even he didn't sound convinced. We should have walked away, I know that now. But something pulled us closer, morbid curiosity, or maybe just pure stupidity. As we got closer, my heart was pounding so hard it felt like it was echoing in my ears. James had his flashlight out, and I could see his hand shaking as he shone it into the pit. It wasn't a scarecrow, it wasn't garbage, it was human. Pale skin, tangled hair, and I swear to this day a faint, jerky movement, like it was struggling to breathe or trying to get out. "We need to call someone," I whispered, but my voice barely came out. My phone had no signal, and James and Daniel were too busy arguing. Daniel wanted to run, James insisted we pull it out, and me, I just froze. Then it happened. The head turned, slowly, like something out of a nightmare, and in the brief second before the next lightning strike, I saw its hollow black eyes staring straight at us. No pupils, just emptiness. That was it for Daniel, he screamed, dropped his flashlight, and bolted back the way we came. James, though he didn't move, he just stood there, staring at the thing like he was in some kind of trance. I had to grab him by the arm and drag him back with me. We didn't stop running until we reached the road. We flagged down a car, and the driver, an old farmer, didn't believe a word of what we told him. I don't blame him. By the time we got someone to come back with us, the pit was filled with water, and whatever we saw was gone. To this day, we don't know what we saw. A drowned stranger, a ghost, something else entirely. All I know is that night changed us. James doesn't talk about it. Daniel refuses to even walk through a field at night. And me, I keep replaying that moment in my head. Those eyes still haunt me. And every time it storms, I wonder if it's out there, waiting for someone else to find it.